fire signs. So I'm going to try something a little bit different. I apologize for the light. I think that's okay. Maybe too bright. So this is your general love reading for all three fire signs: Aries, Sag, and Leo. So I'm gonna just try to do it off the cuff this time around. Normally, like, I really have this whole process of where I pull your spread before filming, meditate on it, have a few notes, and then tell you my intuitive take on your spread. And now I just kind of want to pull cards on camera and just talk authentically. Not to say that I wasn't before, but I just like, I'm a Virgo Mercury, so my form of communication has to be planned and thought out, almost to an expensive level. So this is going to be a bit hard for me. Um, Already I am kind of getting a lack of stability, and almost like the fight is left out of you in some kind of scenario here. With the Ace of Swords in reverse, the Nine of Wands in reverse, and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. That's weird because a lot of the overall theme, Three of Swords, a lot of the overall theme for the five sign videos that I was doing was either getting out of a third party situation, start having a new beginning. Seven of Cups just came out. Let's see what else. I feel like you're done being lied to. I feel like you're done putting in work in something that's just not coming to fruition with this Ace of Swords in reverse. The Ace of Swords is actually my least favorite ace, even as an air sign. My Mars is in Libra and my Sun is in Libra. So, I mean, those are pretty heavy placements to have air signs, and I still am not crazy about this Ace of Swords. Oh, you got the Page of Pentacles upright, as well as the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So I did 3 for your past and 3 for your current. And I'm liking your current for sure, especially since the bottom of the deck is the Two of Swords. So like I said, Page in reverse, the Pentacles, Nine of Wands in reverse, and the Ace of Swords all in reverse for you. So for me, it's like where you started your relationship, you're in the complete opposite phase now. And I guess that's a really obvious statement to make for a bunch of reversals, but I just, with this page in particular, you put in a lot of work for something, you really built something, and here the Knight of Wands in reverse, it's like you realize it really was not worth it. The Ace of Swords that you thought was going to happen, which was clarity, which was a new start, a new life together, really turned out to be a dud, to put it nicely. The Ace of Swords in reverse could be delays. It could be the ending of something, cutting away something. So if the Ace upright is a great grand new beginning in general, the in reverse is just you're finally done with something. You're releasing it for good. So in your current space, you got the Page of Pentacles upright, which means you want to put your work into something. And I'm feeling you want to put work into something more tangible. With this Three of Swords, you're definitely getting out of your heartbreak period too. I had a lot of third parties in your video, so it kind of makes sense that this came up for your current state or where you're moving into. I definitely see this as healing right next to the Page of Pentacles. You might be healing through work. You might be healing through meeting somebody that's a lot more stable, a lot more honest. I got that vibe in the Sagittarius video today as well. And this page in this deck, he is known as a day trader. So Pentacles, it's wealth, of course, it's resources. The King of Pentacles is known to be the wealthy king of the bunch. So the page is definitely someone you probably don't consider long term. I hate to say rebound, but I really felt that for Sagittarius too. Just rebound energy after this Three of Swords. Now maybe this could be a situation where this becomes the King of Pentacles and they have a more permanent spot in your life. But right now, maybe you're in the Seven of Cups. I think you're ready to have fun. I think, I'm sorry. I think you're in a more laid back space. I forgot who it was. I want to say Leo, that just really had a bad relationship. I think was dealing with a lot of dishonesty. So I think the overall vibe at the end of Leo's video was similar to this. Where to get out, have fun. You got the Death card to clarify the Seven of Cups. So you're definitely on a rebirth kick. King of Pentacles. So, like I said, maybe this will turn out to be a long term situation. This is someone that is making money. This is someone stable. This is someone that's got their act together. So, the fact that the King of Pentacles came up too, they're starting off as a rebound, but Sagittarius in particular, I feel like they'll move up a notch in your roster. I mean, not to say you have a roster, but even if it's just, alright, myself and then everyone else, this person may move up a few inches with this King of Pentacle energies. And the Page of Pentacles came out again. Y'all are putting in a lot of work in regards to something. I feel like you're putting in a lot of work in regards to moving on. You're putting in a lot of work in regards to getting yourself out there with the Seven of Cups and this Death card. I feel like when your past person sees you, they're going to see a completely different version of you. I don't know why Taurus just popped in my head. So maybe you're about to move on with a Taurus, or you're moving on from a Taurus. And all these pentacles too. Alright, so for this Three of Swords, I'm sorry. We got the Three of... No, I'm sorry. See, this is why I always like meditate, because doing it off the cuff like this is a little nerve-wracking. But we got the Prince of Wands. So this is really the Nine of Wands. I'm sorry, the Page of Wands. So clarifying the Three of Swords, it could be that your person was definitely a player, especially with all these reversals up top. Let's see what the Page of Pentacles in reverse was. It could be you thought this person was who you're now dating. So you were looking for a King of Pentacles. You met this page. They presented this false image of themselves, and that's why it came up in the reverse. And now you're dating who you initially thought you were dating in your past. Yeah, the Four of Cups came up to clarify this Page of Pentacles in reverse for your past experience. So you just weren't happy with your scenario with your past romantic partner. I mean, obviously with the betrayal, the Three of Swords energy, but I think you really started seeing them for who they are. Pages are slightly immature. The Hermit came out for the Nine of Wands. So I think at some point you realized you were alone in your past relationship. So the Nine of Wands reversed with the Hermit was like, okay, I put in so much work. I really gave this person my whole heart, my whole soul, my whole body, all my energy, all this goodness I put into this relationship. Didn't get anything out of it with this Page of Pentacles in reverse, with this Four of Cups. So now I'm just gonna slightly take a step back and see if they meet me halfway, which is what I've done in the past personally. Sometimes you just feel like, alright, well maybe I've made things too easy for them. So if I start making it harder, maybe they'll step up. And that's usually the beginning of the end, especially with this Ace of Swords. I think this is like the final truth. You woke up one morning and it's like, alright, nothing's changed. It's been a few months. I took my step back, and this other person just has not met me at all anyway, in any way. So let's clarify this Ace of Swords in reverse. The Chariot. I personally like this because it means you very quickly moved on, especially after getting the Hermit in reverse too. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups. This is your end goal. This is what you were after. And you realized you weren't getting it in the past, despite how much effort you put in, despite how stable this person pretended they were. You got bored and dissatisfied very, very quickly. The Hermit is always somebody, it's Virgo energy. They reflect, they soul search. They really, really put in the time to make a solid decision before actually taking any steps to move the Chariot here. And for me, the fact that it clarified the Ace of Swords means that, alright, You waited until you hit your breaking point, until like there was just no denying the truth anymore, because the Ace of Swords is like a really harsh truth. I think that's why I don't like it, especially compared to like the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. So you got the Three of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the Six of Swords in reverse. That's funny because Sagittarius did get the Six of Swords in reverse too. So for me, this is your current energy as well. There's Three of Wands, new beginning. Two of Cups, new beginning. You're meeting your match, or you're waiting to meet your match. If you haven't, with this King of Pentacles and this Two of Cups. The Seven of Cups, I do think you're gonna have fun for a bit. Sagittarius, I know I keep bringing you guys up because I just finished your video earlier today, but I just got that you're keeping your options open even when you're hanging out with this potential, and you're telling the truth. This person knows. Judgment, yeah. So you're making decisions in good faith, and you're making decisions wisely as well moving forward. The Hierophant, yes, definitely. So you're really being smart. I think with the Hermit too, if any of you are spiritual, because I felt a lot of you are, I think you're listening to your higher self in terms of your next partner. Some of you may be manifesting. Some of you may meet your partner in a kind of spiritual setting, in a kind of group setting, through friends, through social circle. The Hierophant is a group setting, but it's not a socializing setting like the Seven of Cups or the Three of Cups or the Six of Wands or the Four of Wands, a celebratory. This is more of a serious type of energy, so schools, church, work. It's not something where you're just going out for the sole purpose to meet someone. This is a setting where it has a higher purpose. Doesn't even have to be spiritual. It's just a more regulated purpose in being in that setting, other than to socialize or even to meet people. You got the Six of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. So you are looking for someone that's offering you the real thing. You don't want someone half-assed anymore. You want someone that's not going to breadcrumb you. I always use that. I'm trying to use that term less. So the Page of Cups is just really romantic. Slightly immature though. The Princess of Wands, this is the Page of Wands. So you got the Knight of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Page of Cups. You're meeting a lot of pages, you're meeting a lot of knights with this Page of Pentacles twice. The King of Pentacles did come out for you, as well as the Knight of Pentacles. So you do have that stable love coming. You do have the standards you set. Nobody really wants to meet a knight or a page if they can have a king. So I feel like you will meet that person. You just have to get through all these other obstacles, not even necessarily obstacles first. Because with the Seven of Cups, it's a long term of just finding yourself and going through several options, I feel like. But they're not bad options. They're not like karmics or anything like that. It's just regular dating for you, I feel like. And then the Emperor came up. So this could be some form of control, something that has control over you. It's not necessarily the Devil card, so it's not that toxic pull that you might get from your past person, or for some form of addiction. So let's say, alright, no, it's not your past person, but you have a shopping problem. The Devil coming up would be that shopping problem rearing its head while you're dealing with being single, or you're dealing with betrayal. The Emperor, though, almost feel like this is you letting go of what you want, your rigid standards, your rigid idea of who you want to date next. I feel like the Emperor is your main ideal. Let's clarify this Emperor. Who is this? Or what is this? Oh, you got the Eight of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Four of Wands, and the Strength card. So you walked away, you've worked on yourself, you've grown, you probably look and feel really different toward the end of August. or even in the middle. I feel like a lot of the breakups are happening now into the middle of the month because that's the energy I got through your readings. And I feel like after that walking away, the glow up is going to be damn near immediate. And you're just gonna have options. There was somebody in particular. I almost want to say it was Leo or Aries, who I felt that they were somebody that a lot of people had on their list. I even said in one of the videos, whoever it was, that when they weren't single, there probably were a lot of people that were just like, oh wow, damn, I really should have snatched that up when I had the chance. And I feel like with the Seven of Cups, this Death, this Nine of Pentacles, this Strength, the Six of Pentacles, this Three of Wands, you're gonna realize how many people wanted you. Not even just that, oh, you woke up and you've been so desirable. Now you're so desirable with these two cards, the Death and the Nine of Pentacles. You're going to come to this realization that you were always desirable. This Emperor could have been someone that made you feel otherwise or made you forget. This Emperor could have been someone who really felt uncomfortable with who he was with, who he or she was with. They kind of knew. They could possibly have had friends that had their eye on you and they were aware of it and you weren't. So they kind of wanted to bring you down in whatever way. The Magician, the Two of Wands, and the Hanged Man. I love the Magician with the Hanged Man because I feel like there's so much power here. The Hanged Man is somebody who just is releasing their hold on the physical earth. So that with the Hermit too coming out earlier for you is you're not being bound by the things you used to be anymore. Things that had effects on you probably don't have effects on you anymore. But the Three of Swords, the really toxic partners, there could have been gaslighting, there could have been emotional abuse. Of course I hope not. But when you got through that, and now you're in this Hangman stage, you kind of realize how strong you are, how powerful you are with this Magician card. This Two of Wands, yeah, this is really, really new beginning energy. This is, I have the world in front of me. What choice? I have so many choices type of energy here. I think you realize how strong you are in healing. Leo, in particular, kind of creeped me out. I almost want to check in on you guys too with that. I will get a new deck though. Let's see. I like this one. So to recap, I don't know if I have my Leos watching, but I mentioned that you got out of a third party. The person that your partner was stepping out on you with, I really felt that they were kind of obsessed with you in a strange way. And I felt like after you left, your partner, your past partner, would end up being in similar energy. So let's just check in on that. So it'll be like some form of an extended for all of you. Oh, the sun, and there you are, Leo. Right out the gate. Something is going to be illuminated for sure. If any of you have kids, that's going to be a big thing for you. You got the Nine of Swords. And I love this version in particular because this person is not allowing themselves to, they're not allowing the anxiety to keep them awake anymore. And I feel like these two, in reference to your situation, is you being happy despite whatever curveballs are being thrown at you. What else does Leo need to know about their partner and that person, the Star? You've healed. You moved on from this. Alright, the Moon. I'm only going to take the Moon because that was the only one facing me. But like I said, you've healed, you've moved on. Your personal magnetism that I mentioned was on point despite everything else that was going on for you. And that's just being reiterated with the Sun and the Star coming out. Page of Wands. Oh, this is kind of throwing me off though. You got a lot of fire sign energy to kind of clear out, to extend on that reading. So I do see this as you having control of the situation. So moving forward into August, I do almost feel like, again, these people are not going anywhere. It's really immature energy here. And I remember you got the King of Wands in reverse too. Death. You've cut these people off. You've moved on. You've, again, with the death and the rebirth coming out for the fire signs to the Seven of Cups, you're ready for a new beginning. And the Queen of Swords. These people are just not your problem anymore. So this is all really good energy. And then you got the Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I believe that was in your reading too. You got the Emperor and the Magician and the Ten of Cups. The Five of Pentacles too, I really wouldn't worry about. This could even be your person feeling that they're left out and you fully moved on. It could be reality hitting them. But yeah, that looks pretty good for you. Aries, let's pull some cards for you. What's your love life going to look like in general for next month? Or actually, yeah, this month. A couple of days away. So Aries, what situation do you have to look forward to in love? I believe you are another one dealing with a third party situation. And I believe that your partner was kind of being dishonest about it too. Whereas Leo, it was really cut and dry. Like, they left pretty quickly. Alright, you got the King of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Somebody is definitely, I think I felt that in your video too. Someone does have their eye on you, this King of Cups here. You're just not sure if you're ready yet. I think you're still putting in the work to recover with this Knight of Pentacles, this Four of Cups. Yeah, I just don't think you're ready for complete new love yet. Let's see. All of you have offers, that's for sure. Regardless of whether you want to take them or not, I'm getting that almost all these fire signs, I'm getting that you really are just not ready to move forward yet. And for some reason, all of your past partners are terrified that you are going to move forward. Yeah, this Nine of Wands here. You've been through it, and I feel like you've been beat up a bit emotionally. The Devil card here, you're trying to get out of somebody's hold. I feel like your person may resurface, and it may be tempting you to go back to, despite what's happened. This Nine of Pentacles could even be your past person just not ready to give up on you yet and trying to come in on a soft sell, as opposed to that really straightforward Knight of Swords energy where they're just letting you know, hey, I'm not taking no for an answer. But you've got the Star at the bottom of the deck. You've got the Three of Swords, the Hierophant. The Eight of Cups for you too. After Leo just got it, as long as the Star, Queen of Cups. Yeah, this is definitely you. The Moon, there's still secrets. I don't know if in regards to your new person, if there is a new person, or there might be a new person later this month. But I feel like you just really aren't healing in the way you should. Even though the Star's here, I feel like you still have one foot you're leaving the door open for your past person, whether you want to admit it or not, with this Moon card here. That, or you can energetically just be waiting for your past person to at least try to get you back, or to at least try to apologize in a genuine way. This Devil card, though, this could be them just, yeah, I want you back, but I'm not going to say sorry for anything. Or, yeah, I want you back, I'm just not going to admit to anything. That's the vibe I'm getting, especially this Hierophant here, too. There could be a lot of other people involved, so your past person just might not want to admit to anything because they're afraid of their reputation getting soiled. Breadcrumbing, the Five of Swords, cutting off your nose to spite your face type of energy, the Four of Swords. You might physically or energetically be forced to put this situation to bed. So the Moon, Six of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Four of Swords, and then Temperance right after that. If you are still holding a door open for your person, Aries, the universe is not having it. Well, the Hermit card popped up too. You really need to release them. Even if you're not physically with them, you need to release them. Yeah, the Queen of Cups, though. You are trying to be open to love, but you feel a bit emotionally scarred. That's what I'm getting to. You're the only one that didn't really get the Death card. Well, I didn't do Sagittarius yet. But yeah, I do feel like you're holding the door open for your past person to come in. Leo, yeah, that door is firmly closed. The Seven of Pentacles too, it's almost like you feel like you put in so much work in that past relationship, and you're just not ready to fully admit that it was all for nothing. Even though it wasn't for nothing, I think if you're just a genuine person that loves fully, whether or not you're loving someone who doesn't deserve it, it's never for nothing. And I think that that's why all of you, all three of you, fire signs, your past person just is not going anywhere, because I think the people that they've stepped out on you with or moved on to, they're just not as genuine as you are. You got the Eight of Cups. We're doing Sagittarius now. So you're walking away. This is too many cards. You're definitely walking away. And I remember your situation was not as dramatic. If I recall, I feel like you were the third party. That or just your person was trying to keep it casual and you wanted something more stable. Because it doesn't always have to be third party. The Nine of Pentacles came up, yes. So you walked away and you just walked into, if I recall, your video was about finding your higher purpose. So if later this month you do end up finding your higher purpose, you can expect a lot of abundance. This is my upgrade card. This is like, I can ball out now. I can change my wardrobe. I can buy a new apartment or change my apartment. I can really upgrade myself type of card. And then you got the Wheel of Fortune. So I think once you walk away from this person fully, because you might be another one with that door still open. If I recall, you had the energy of a lot of temptation and magnetic push and pull. You got the Universe too in your spread. But yeah, it's gonna take work. You got 2 8s again. I think you had like 2 7s in your video. You got the Five of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the 8. You got 3 8s here. You and the angel numbers, the Magician. I think all 3 of you got the Magician. In this reading, in some form. So I see you being able to manifest a lot of abundance. I see you on your spiritual journey. I do see really quick communication coming in from your past person. They may offer you stability. They may offer you that commitment that you wanted. But I'm seeing that you just have so many offers. You're just in your most powerful right now. I don't think you need it. I think you're wanting to put work in something that's going to serve you better. I think you know for a fact that this person kind of wants you to compete over them. And I think it's a little too late in regard to this past person. You got the King of Swords, Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Cups, and the Two of Cups. So I feel like these are your options. Because you had the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles showed up twice for your reading. So I think there's one stable new offer that you're going to put your mind to. But the theme for all of you fire signs this month is that you're in Seven of Cups energy. You're going to take life and you're going to see what it has to offer now that you're single. And then you're going to make a decision on what offer you're going to accept based on just where your heart goes, not out of a lack, you know? I think when you make a choice, a love choice, feel only because you feel like it's the only thing available, it never really works out. So I like that you all are feeling like, hey, I can get whatever guy I want right now. It's just a question of who I want. And the Two of Cups coming out for you is really good. And the Fool, the Star, the Ten of Wands, and the Moon for you too. I think the Moon came out for you today in your reading in terms of shadow work, in terms of being honest with yourself. So that's that for tarot. Let's pull a few oracle cards. Let's start with Aries. Let's just pick one oracle card to close out this love reading. Or 2 came out. Alright, sorry, not sorry, friction, sarcasm, false apology, apathy, forgive, make amends, harping hurt or resentment. Aries, this is obviously your past person, and I think the other two fire signs might get this too. Your person's upset, your person's ego's been bruised, just so done, mentally tapped, emotionally spent, physically drained, spiritually depleted, ready to make a change. This is you right now. So your person is annoyed that you've moved on. They're gonna offer you an apology that's fake. They know you're done and they're not happy about it. So I think I would take it a step even further and be really careful, because it may be a question of revenge for them. Of, alright, she left me first. I need the last word. Let me get her back so I get him or her back so I can leave this time, type of energy. We're doing Leo now. I'm going to pick one more card, one more oracle card for you. Skater girl and frigid. Chilly, cold personality, cold-hearted, getting iced out, not happy, situation needs time to thaw. Oh my god, skater girl, skating along, balancing outdoor date. Things slide, adaptable, quickly, seamlessly. So I feel like, I don't know if this was you, but I almost want to say you're in a close-up period after your breakup. You're just not really willing to let anyone in. Yeah, you need to heal a little bit immediately after the breakup, as all people do. And then once that's done, skating, balance, an outdoor date. Maybe some of you may be taken outdoors, given the quarantines. Not super shocking. Letting things slide, adaptable, quickly, seamlessly. So I'm thinking that the next person you date is someone that you're trying to think out of the box. You are trying to be open-minded too about skating along, especially after a cold period of you just needing to heal and maybe not being super excited to date. But I do see the main theme for all of you is the Seven of Cups moving forward after all your breakups. So you are like willing to look at your options. So for Sagittarius, last but not least, team awesome, healthy, open communication, spending time together, compatible, on the same page. So this is what I felt toward the end of your reading. You might be currently dating someone that is different than your past person, but after you fully released your past person and did your soul searching, finding your calling, finding what you want your energy to go into career-wise or spiritually, I do see you and your whatever offer you take, I do see you growing and being on the same page, kicking it, in control, talented. Like I said, I felt that Sagittarius, they're just jack of all trades type of energy, really multifaceted, really talented, really gifted people. I felt that a lot of you are witches, gifted, so that's not surprising. Driven, kicking bad habits, trying to score, a team player, accomplishing goals. This is you, really laid back energy. Whatever happens, happens, because I'm a bad boss anyway. I know I'm talented, I know I'm gifted. So that's the energy I feel from you, Sagittarius. So let's end that there. I feel like this is a more comforting type of reading. I think I'm going to do my love readings like this from now on. Your monthlies will still be more regulated. I still really do like meditating on the message first before filming, because I feel like my readings are a lot more accurate that way. So that way when I could do my love readings, I branch off on your videos and I know I'm on the right path. Especially when the same cards come out. So yeah, let me know how you feel about this reading, if it resonates. My Patreon, all my socials are in the description box. And yeah, I'll see you for your next reading. I believe it'll probably be for mid-month August with another love reading as well. Unless you sign up to my Patreon, and I make videos every week there. I do more in-depth love readings, but I do them for individual signs. So if you want to know more about your love life for your sign, or I'm just focused on you, check out my Patreon in the description box. Until then, stay safe, stay happy. Bye.